Creep on in, on in, on in. Creep on in.
All right, all right. Let me get some fists in the chat if you can hear me loud, crisp, and clear, and we'll get this party started. Hit the like button on the way in. Throw 5 on the Cash App or the PayPal if you want to help keep the lights on. This is a crowd-funded operation after all. Lord, oh Lord, we've been discussing the diaspora. We've been discussing the contempt, the disdain, the vitriol, the xenophobia that the Africans display towards us foundational Black Americans. So I was also surprised when the algorithm pushed a video towards me. It was a clip from Godfrey's interview on Club Shay Shay, and Shannon Sharpe brings up the fact that Africans hate African Americans, and we're going to hear what Godfrey has to say about it. Honestly, I haven't listened to more than the first 20 seconds. I do know Godfrey as a sneaky tether of sorts. He knows very well the plight, the divide between Africans and foundational Black Americans. He speaks about Tariq Nasheed. He knows about our movement of delineation. So it was really weird that when I pulled up on Godfrey and asked him what he thought about us delineating, I think it's weird that he really gave a chicken shit response or lack thereof and then deleted the video, but y'all know me as the king of receipts, so let's roll the footage.
Creep on in, on in, on in. It's suspended. Godfrey, the only tether I rock with. Okay. Godfrey, the only tether I rock with. Okay. They got 2024 right here. Philly. Let me see if I got it right. If I don't have a date now, that means it's coming. But if, let's see. Do I have Philly? Oh, yeah. Philly. Whoever's in Philly, stick your thumbs up. Who's in Philly? Stick your thumbs up. Who's in Philly? What are your thoughts on foundational Black Americans delineating? What are your thoughts on foundational Black Americans delineating?
What kind of response is this? Motherfucker had to chew it over with a Snickers. What kind of chicken shit ass tether esque response is this? You know about our struggles. You know about the divide across the diaspora. I say, what do you think about us delineating? And this Nigerians, it's best not to say anything. Let me just give this nigga a thumbs up. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, deer in the headlights. I'm pulling up on you motherfuckers all 2024. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal if you appreciate me standing on lineage year round. Yes, Curtis, he looked like a deer in the headlights. Oh, damn it. He asking me about delineation. Oh. Oh, so it's going to be so interesting when we hear him candidly debating whether Africans hate African Americans. But when an FBA brother asks him, "Hey, what do you think about us delineating?" This motherfucker going not even really give a response. What the fuck? This motherfucker had to chew it over with a Snickers. He started blinking, y'all. He started blinking.
In Philly. What are your thoughts on foundational Black Americans delineating? What are your thoughts on foundational Black Americans delineating?
Oh shit, should I say something? Should I not say anything? Wait, time is ticking. I have to respond. Okay, thumbs up. Thumbs up. This motherfucker. All right, we already know what type of tetherish tells he's giving. Come on, we already know what type of time he's on. So let's see what he's gonna say on Club Shay Shay.
Americans and African Americans always butt heads anyway.
Yeah.
That would be a perfect dynamic. So I went in there.
Why y'all hate us?
What? Well, you're Nigerian now. You need to talk to them. Why do you hate Shannon on me? For what? No, why do we don't hate? That's some bullshit.
Nah, y'all do. Y'all be hating.
No, wait a
Y'all be
minute.
sneak tip hating.
Wait, first of all, as me being raised here, I protect both. First of all, some Nigerians, they do sometimes, Africans in general, some of them do think they're better than African Americans, which is bullshit.
Right.
Because it's not the truth, because Africans are treated like shit in Africa. Colonization.
Yeah.
England, France, that's why you speak in French, not because you special.
Yeah.
Because they came and sat on your shit and said, you going to speak what the fuck we speak.
Right.
The Dutch, all of them, Italian, all of those European countries came and colonized you, treated you like shit. I mean, you go to South Africa, white people are calling themselves Africans and they don't even look it. That's some gangster shit, don't you think?
Right.
I'm from South Africa. No, you're not. You're Dutch. You just didn't know when the fuck to leave. You see what I'm saying? It's fucked up. So that should tell you, and what African Americans have gone through, the fucking hell that they've gone through and still go through. How are you coming from that mentality and saying you thinking you better than them? Because you have an accent? Because for some reason, the white society in America tends to, Africa, he has an accent. It's a little different. It's like when you're British, like Idris said, when you have a British accent and you're black. Hello, I don't know. That's what I'm doing. Oh, that's why they get to play us. Listen, British black dudes are playing drug dealers. I thought.
Oh, who is us? Who is us? Oh, my tether alert is ringing. Who is us? You are a Nigerian, man. You are a Nigerian. You're not FBA, Godfrey. There is no us. When Idris Elba is playing in The Wire, he's not playing a Nigerian. He's playing an FBA. What are you talking about? What are you talking? They're playing us. Look at this tether. Look at him.
You're British, like Idris said, when you have a British accent and you're black. Hello, I don't know. That's what I'm doing. Oh, that's why they get to play us. Listen, British black dudes are playing drug dealers. I thought Idris Elba was from Baltimore.
Hey, now I know why this motherfucker looked like this when I questioned him on us delineating. Because if we delineate, it's hard to tell the difference between him and us. He can be lumped in with the us when it's convenient. That's why this man gave this lackluster response to us delineating. This is why. It makes sense now.
Who's in Philly? Stick your thumbs up. Who's in Philly? What are your thoughts on foundational Black Americans delineating? What are your thoughts on foundational Black Americans delineating?
Yeah, they don't really like us delineating because it's really hard to cosplay as us. This motherfucker is trying to call out tethers cosplaying FBAs while also cosplaying as an FBA himself. Okay. All right. All right.
He was like, yo, you motherfuckers don't understand. And then I'm watching BBC, when I did The Wire, I studied the ghetto in Baltimore. You sound like Lord Baltimore, motherfucker. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? And then this Driss guy, there's another Driss.
Yeah.
Snowfall.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this motherfucker's like, yo, cuz. And he's like, I took him. The fuck is this, Another, because I don't know what it is. Something about, this is just my theory, something about that black American accent. Hey man, fuck it. But hello. Oh. And we'll let Idris play that, but then when he gets back to his normal self.
Who is we, nigga? Who is we? Who is we? Let Idris play that, sir. You are a first-generation Nigerian immigrant. Both your parents are Nigerian. You're not FBA in the slightest. Your history in this country is less than 100 years old. There is no we.
We get to hear James Bond.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we don't want to hear that. It's something about that. I don't know. I think it's just a little weird. It's like African Americans go through hell, but everybody copies African Americans.
Right.
Everybody does. I've been to a lot of countries. You've been to a lot of countries. I've been to a lot.
I've been to a lot of countries.
You haven't been to a lot of countries? You're so Southern. He's like, I'll go.
I've been to a lot of states.
A lot of stuff. God damn. I go fishing over there. Yeah. So damn. And out here, my RV out there.
Yeah.
Like my grandma said, man, if you ain't got nothing to do, stay where you at. But listen, I'm saying when I've been to China, I actually performed. I was the first American to perform in Russia in 2018 in Moscow. And black shit is everywhere. Hip hop. There's Russian hip hop. I was in Lithuania. Went to a Lithuanian hip hop club. I was the only black dude there, and they were all grabbing their dicks, and I'm like this. Hi guys, hello, hi. That's our culture. Yeah. China, everywhere is hip hop. When I was in Japan, when I was in Korea, black people are copied. All that K-pop is just nothing.
Black Americans, foundational Black Americans are copied globally. Africans are not. You're more African than you are foundational Black American, Godfrey. I'm sure your Nigerian parents raised you very Nigerian, more so than like a foundational Black American. So why is he acting like come on, y'all. Let a tether be raised in America. And these motherfuckers think they entitled to our lineage. They think they can gatekeep.
But fucking a New Edition. It's all black shit everywhere. African American, I think the African American culture is the strongest culture on the planet, period. Because even Africans are going, yo, nigga, man, fuck all that shit, nigga. Really? You sound stupid, man. This nigga got a lot of nerve, man. I was just saying, though, man, nigga. Shut up. The fuck out of here. Michael Blackson does it, but he's fucking around.
Right.
But there's people doing it. Right. I see they got these, reality shows, these African reality shows. And she's like, shit, that bitch, I know that bitch not talking to me like that. Well, really? What?
They got Real Housewives of Africa.
They got shit like that now. Nigeria got Nollywood and all. Hell, it's the third largest movie. But they're acting like they're taking from African American shit.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you see why they love that African-American term, because it allows them to tether to our culture and our accomplishments. That's why we need to delineate. I ain't no fucking African-American. Godfrey is. Elon Musk is. I'm not an African-American. I'm an American, or an Aboriginal, or a Native American. Me no African, Poppy. Me no African.
A lot of them are taking it. Some people may not agree, but it's facts. And it's like, why are you shitting on African? And every African is not shitting on African American. That's bullshit.
Right.
But it's like, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
Because African Americans are, Africans are creative too, of course.
Right.
But African American,
He had to try throwing it. Well, Africans are creative too. No, they ain't got shit popping. The only creative thing they do is copy us. That's the beginning and end of their creativity.
Culture is the coolest shit on the planet. Keep it 100. Hip hop, just everything. Just damn, jazz, blues, everything you create. African Americans created all of American music. It's all black. Like even country music, even though they complaining, like John Schneider from the Dukes of Hazzard. What are you fucking still Bo Duke, motherfucker? What's wrong with you? He goes, what is it? Beyonce, boy, it's just like a dog pissing on everything. Shut up. It's black.
Yeah.
Country music is ours. It's black. I'm claiming it. And you're going to say, oh, good, you just.
He's claiming it, guys. He's claiming it. He's claiming our FBA culture. He's claiming our lineage. He's claiming country music. This Nigerian. Oh, because he was born on U.S. soil. He's us, guys. He gets to lay claim to all of the work our ancestors have done because he has a dark complexion. All right, because he got rid of his African accent and he's cosplaying as us so well. I didn't know he was Nigerian until like a couple years ago, y'all, to keep it a buck. He don't talk with no accent, but he was raised with one.
Shut up. You still white people take from old black men and black women and make it and then say, you stay out there. Look at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. How the fuck you gonna have a Hall of Fame and we gotta wait to get inducted from the music the black people created? And you got a whole
Who is we, nigga? Who is we? Oh Lord, I gotta take a shot every time he says we, Lord. I'm gonna run out of Jack. Hold on. This motherfucker said we, I'm gonna be under the table.
white fucking, well, we don't know. What? Have you been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Elvis's shit goes from here to the bottom. James Brown got, That's a measurement in James Brown talk. He got a little fucking, he got an exhibit this big. It's literally, Wow. That's it. This exhibit is that big. Chuck Berry. But Elvis goes,
all the way down the hall.
all the way down the hall. Fucking, fuck out of here.
You're correct.
Damn, and I didn't even peep his Sanford and Son shirt, y'all. Oh Lord, he's embellishing our culture. Oh Lord, look at Lord, why he got the Sanford? Oh yes, please tell me how you and your Nigerian daddy grew up watching Sanford. You know your dad never watched no fucking Sanford and Son. I grew up watching my dad watch that show though. You fucking African scamming ass Southern bitch. Oh Lord, listen to this.
Brown talk. He got a little fucking, he got an exhibit this big. It's literally, Wow. That's it. This exhibit is that big. Chuck Berry. But Elvis goes,
all the way down the hall.
all the way down the hall. Fucking, fuck out of here.
Your career.
Yes.
Do you feel you've been blackballed? Do you feel that there have been opportunities that you should have or could have been presented, but there were obstacles placed in your way?
Shit. I don't think I've asked my agents to ask around if I'm blackballed. I asked, say, please go ask around because first of all, one thing about Hollywood, they're not honest. People will be like, we loved you. And then they'll say, get rid of him. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I try to surround myself with people who are honest with me.
Right.
I want people to, but people say, no, there's nothing you haven't. I said, did I say anything that was, because if it's my act, I think that's unfair. I should be able.
Damn. Insecurities are bubbling to the surface. I mean, you ain't got shit popping, huh? Your career is in a perpetual state of stasis to the point where you went to ask your agent if you're blackballed. Y'all, he's like them YouTubers that don't make good content and the algorithm don't push them and they don't get no views. So they on YouTube live streaming to 5 people talking about I'm shadow banned, y'all. YouTube's keeping me down. I'm shadow banned. The man's trying to silence me. Like, sir, you're just not entertaining. All right.
Able to express myself the way
How
I
you
want
feel?
to, but I don't think so. I ain't fucking nobody's wife. I ain't flirting with nobody's girlfriend. I don't owe nobody no money.
Not that you know of.
I don't know that I know. I do know of. I ain't getting nobody pregnant. No nothing. I'm always in my own lane, man.
Right.
But I don't think I've been blackballed. I would hope not. Shit, But I think that sometimes there's an intimidation to certain things. I think there's some intimidation. I don't know. I don't really want to dumb myself down for anybody. That just comes from that Nigerian pride, man. What you want to, pride.
So could you have, as you look back,
Yeah.
You say you've been in the comedy game for 27 years.
Yeah.
As you look back, is there anything you could have done differently? Could you have marketed yourself differently?
No, I don't think so, man. Because now with the social media, before it was everybody did the same shit.
Oh, yeah.
You go to auditions, you try. You go to auditions, you do shows, you go on the road. It was the same kind of.
Oh yeah, you know what? I think I heard, y'all, these Africans be capping. I think we're gonna hear it later on in this. He's gonna say he was doing like 40 open mics a week or some shit. And even Shannon's like, nigga, stop the cap. Like, there's only 7 days in a week. Like, how are you doing 40 open mics in a week? So for a man who claims he was doing 40 open mics a week, sir, you have no one to blame for your failure but yourself. Maybe you should have been more true to who you are instead of cosplaying us. Nice shirt, by the way.
Schematic, man. You try to rub elbows, you try to get invited to as much shit as you can, but now it's different. Now you can make excuses like you're not putting up any content. You could be doing a podcast, right? You could be now, but I'm doing all of that. I went along with the wind. I said, okay, let me start social media. I embraced that shit about 6-7 years ago. I embraced it. I said, let me get off my ass and do it. And it worked for me. It really did work for me. It like revitalized the shit I was doing. But as far as like the Hollywood in, I'm not really in, I'm in, but not in.
Right.
It's like, how do you get there?
Right.
Then I hear all this creepy shit. In order to do that,
And
you
then
gotta
you're like, I don't want to be there.
So now he's blaming his lack of success on, well, you know what? I heard this creepy shit in Hollywood, so, you know, I want to get in. I want to be invited to the mansion, but nobody invited me to the mansion to get bug broken. So actually, I don't want to be in. I don't want to go because they're doing bug breaking, even though for the last 10 years I've been praying to get an invite to the mansion. All right, lying ass tether.
I don't know. It might be. I don't know if it's true or untrue, but it's always like, how do I get there?
Right.
You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you mentioned gatekeepers, and you say they're you know, But is there you wish someone had opened the gate or given you help lift Godfrey
That
up?
would be great. I know people in positions.
Yeah, you Africans love a handout. You Africans love a handout. It's in your spirit to wait for a white savior.
That I've known for years that are like in position and they just fucking go, they just act like they don't know you anymore. I'm telling you, it's like straight transformation.
Right.
It's the government. It's the government. The government. The government. The government. It's the government. It's the government. The government. The government. It's the government. It's the government. It's the government. The government. The government. The government. It's the government. It's the government. The government. The government. It's the government. It's the government. It's the government. The government.
You was always that dude, just waiting, faking it till you make it.
Right.
And so you go, oh, my boy, he's a showrunner right here. I've known him for years when we were coming up. Nothing. I've seen actors get a commercial and act like they don't know you. I said, motherfucker, that was Burger King. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, King. He's just mad he couldn't be invited to be a power bottom. He was, right now he's virtue signaling to the white executives. He's saying without saying it, he's saying, hey guys, I'm over here, I want to be chosen. My Izza, what you say? I want to be saved. Come on, y'all, come on. He's saying, hey white man, have you ever been swallowed?
Would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelmed? Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you ever been swallowed? I would have been. Have you ever been swallowed up? 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 I would.
No, TD Jakes is Nigerian too. Oh, it all makes sense.
Sit down. Shit, I mean, I was a 7-Up guy for
Right.
2 years after
Yeah.
Orlando Jones. But I was still the same guy because it's transient. That shit comes and goes. I was a 7-Up dude. I'm going to keep it 100. That was a big moment to advertise for a product in America.
Yes.
I know all the jingles of all the different, right? Doc B, a pepper drink. I know all the shit. Now I'm like, oh, 7-Up.
Damn, he tap dancing like a motherfucker. He's tap dancing his little heart out. Why won't nobody choose me? That my country tis. See, I'm not African no more. A sweet land of liberty. Land where my father's like. See, I'm not a Nigerian. Land from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
What?
Right.
So even though I was getting shit, I still was that guy because that shit comes and goes.
Godfrey, as I'm sitting here listening to you,
Yes.
how were you able to, like, you can, like, in and out. You can have the accent Nigerian, but you speak very American.
I was born here.
I don't give a
Damn. I was born.
But let me ask you a question.
What?
Because I know a lot of people
Yeah.
that came from other countries.
Yes.
When they're in their own home, they speak the native language.
That's
when
normal.
they go outside, they talk about
What's up? Yeah, it's cold.
Did your parents have you speak Nigerian at home?
No, I'm gonna be honest. My parents.
This nigga, if any nigga ever starts with, I'm gonna be honest. If anybody ever starts with, I'm gonna be honest, just know that they about to lie their ass off.
I wonder if he know that I know he's lying right now. Oh, you got the new Margellas? That's what's up. That's what's up. I see you. That's your BMW? That's nice. That's your girl? Golly. Okay, I see you. But I just want to know one thing. You ready? Why the fuck you lying?
Man, they admitted. My mother say, yeah, we were lazy. We were supposed to teach you Igbo. We were speaking to you, but we got lazy. They got a little lazy.
Okay.
I wish they would have like spoken, because my sister knows the language.
Yeah.
When they're speaking, because my parents would use broken English, pidgin English, and my sister knew when they were speaking straight Igbo because she was born there. She
Pigeon English. I don't know, but I know pigeon toad. Pigeon toad. I know about pigeon toad, but I don't know.
What is this nigga wearing? Why does he have leather rocker pants with all them zippers with a Sanford? Lord, he don't know if he want to be black or if he want to be a white boy. Lord, he don't know if he want to be a white boy or if he want to be FBA. Lord, he's confused. He's confused. A confused tether of sorts.
I know about stool pigeon. Yeah, I know about pigeon toad. I mean, so
pigeon is like, like they said, what are you doing? Making mouth. It's like when you hear Afro beats.
Yeah.
They use a lot of pigeon in that.
okay.
I say, Abi, what are you doing? Make it, it's like English. It's like patois.
Okay.
With the Jamaicans. Kinda.
Yeah.
It's English, but it's like, it's cut up and,
Yeah.
and it's like a way that I was just in Nigeria in December, which was great, which was fantastic. And a lot of Nigerian Americans get a lot of hard time from Nigerians that were born there. They say, you're not really, you're Americanized. I go, my parents can't, that's not their fault. Because, there was a thing called the Biafra Wars in the 1960s. There was Biafra War. It was a
Oh, Lord, these tethers always have a story of fleeing genocide, y'all. There's always some war.
Booyaka, booyaka, run, run, run. Booyaka, booyaka, run to you niggas. Booyaka, booyaka, boom, 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 boom. Booyaka, booyaka, run to you niggas. Booyaka, booyaka, run, run, run. Booyaka, booyaka, run to you niggas. Booyaka, booyaka, boom, 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 boom. Government. The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the
war. Igbos were getting killed.
Right.
My father changed our name. My last name is Danchima. But our name was Chima. But my father changed it so we could survive and get the fuck out of Nigeria. It was
Right.
Biafra War. That's why I was born here.
Right.
What's really fucked up is that Nigerians will say, not all of them, but someone will say, you're not really Nigerian. I say, yes, I am. If my parents are Nigerian, I come out Nigerian.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Then why are you talking about all this weed shit? Why are you talking about FBA culture as if you're a part of it? Why are you so confused? These motherfuckers want to be FBA when it's convenient.
When you see an Asian man, no matter where they are, you go, look at that Asian guy over there.
Right.
You connect them to their continent.
Yeah, they don't say just because he's born in the States. Or
and I know some Southern Asian. Oh, I'm Chinese. I'm like, I'm from Texas, but they'll still say, oh, the Asian guy
Right.
is from Texas.
Right.
They already connect them, but for some reason, when it comes to the African life or it's like all of a sudden I'm not African, but you believe the white South African, though.
Right.
You believe the white guy that's African. But I, who have the genes, just because I was born here, or British African, they'll give a British Nigerian more respect than an American Nigerian. There's a lot of Nigerian Americans, Ethiopian Americans, Congolese Americans. They're here. We are still African. I don't care that I don't know the language. Oh, so I'm still African. Now, if you were to ask me, are you Nigerian? I'd be like, hell no, I ain't Nigerian. I'm American. The Nigerian be like, how can you say that? Well, how can you embarrassed us all? Why you are Niger? How can you, all your mother, see? Yeah. So fuck that.
They want it both ways, huh?
They want it both ways. So I'm glad I went back to Nigeria. I hadn't been there since I was a teenager.
See, these motherfuckers never go back to their country of origin. He ain't been there since he was a teenager. I bet you he wasn't there for more than a week or two. Come on. These motherfuckers don't even care about Africa. They care about what we got going on over here. And we've got to gatekeep. We've got to delineate because we've got some tether scroll invaders trying to cosplay.
My parents are gone now, which is crazy. My mother passed away first. Mm-hmm. Mother passed leukemia. So
sorry to hear
the
that.
Cancer thing. My parents married 40-something years. Mm-hmm. That shit was crazy. And to see your mother, your first superheroes were your parents. Your mother, your father, they gave you everything. If it weren't for them leaving Nigeria, surviving a Biafra war, I wouldn't even be sitting here in Club Shay Shay if it weren't for them and that hard.
You mean if it wasn't for your family fleeing instead of staying and fighting to change their homeland, to be a part of the change, to be a part of the solution. I mean, instead they chose to flee. I mean, come on. The most successful thing he can say about his parents is they were very good fleers.
Work, right. Busting their ass, and I always thank God for that. Like I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be doing comedy, none of that shit. And my father died after that, and to see my mother, that was crazy. To see my mother, tell me that she's can't, that shit was, I don't ever want to live that shit again, but that was crazy. Your mother who's strong and boom, boom, boom. And then she's in and out of hospitals. And then she had 6 months to live, but she lived 8 extra,
wow.
Awesome. And my parents renewed their vows at the time. And then my father has a very strong voice. Godfrey, come here. That's my dad. Because I always say he sounded like the Lion King. Yeah. Godfrey, come here, my father. And my father always had a strong voice. But then when my mother was going to pass away,
Come on, y'all. We're going to wrap up the broadcast here shortly. This is the last stream of the evening. Hit the like button, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, throw 5 on it if you appreciate the streaming marathon we've done today. Good Lord. We have given you multiple broadcasts, multiple subjects. And there's one common thing. There's one theme that stays true throughout. We standing on lineage.
Father, when he knew it was about that time, that was the weakest I ever heard my father's voice. He's like, it was just weak. And I said, damn. And then she died while I was doing the 7-Up commercials. That's what happened. She died right.
Damn, your mama died while you had your bussy spread open for 7-Up, thinking that was your way through the door. You was learning the Christmas jingles and your career really ain't got popping, and you went to go do a commercial instead of be by your mama's deathbed. Oh Lord, these tethers.
Right in the middle of it. And I kept it to myself. Because I don't like that attention.
Right.
I don't know if you've had people pass on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, shit. Because my cousin called crying, bawling. And my poor brother, Daniel, he saw both my parents go in front of him.
Right.
And so my father lived along another 10, 11 years. But every time I would visit my father in Chicago, you could see it's just empty without my mother gone. He
Part of him died when she
man. And they say my father was always healthy. My father would never caught colds. He was always eating healthy, and he just went. I think it was broken heart. So and what freaked me out was,
Oh Lord, the tether with a broken heart, it's just emotions. Hand me over, Lord. Lord, they fled so the child can be born in the USA. Listen to this tether tale, y'all. Listen to this tether tale.
when my father passed, you know, you got to go see him see him at the funeral home. I had a show at my sister's alma mater, Loyola University.
Right.
I had to do a show at her university, a college show, and then I had to see my father's body a couple blocks away. Right after I had to get off and go, good night, and then go and see my father's body. Just my dad, just there in his traditional garb. That shit. Yeah, so, but I thank God if it weren't for them, you know, I wouldn't even, and they saw some of my success, which was great. It was great because my father was a CNN guy and I got to get on CNN because that's all he watched.
Right.
He thought,
You know you were a fucking failure to your parents. You know, son, I told you we fled the war. We fled the Biafra conflict for you to be doctor or lawyer, and you are a poor comedian. You are a failure comedian. You ain't been on shit since So Plain.
I was the greatest thing in the world because that was when Michael Richards, remember Michael Richards from Seinfeld Snap? Used the N-word? Yeah. I was around Michael Richards about a week before that. I used to do shows with that crazy motherfucker. And then they called me, CNN, Anderson Cooper's show was like, Godfrey, they want you to come CNN and talk about the Michael Richards shit. And I got on there and talked about the Michael Richards shit. My father saw it and went crazy because that's all he watches.
Right.
He says, I called all the Nigerians in Chicago, you were on CNN. You know, shit like that. So all my successes, even though I was a pre-med psych major and I wanted to get into psychiatry, but once I decided to be a comedian, you know, your parents are like, well, at least get your degree.
I told you, nigga. I told you they wanted this nigga to be a doctor. And they said he was pre-med. He was pre-med and he gave it up to be a fucking D-list comedian. You know his parents were oh so disappointed in him.
And then you can, you know, just in case you fail, you can boom. But yeah, I ended up doing okay.
You were born in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Did you have a bunch of black friends? Cause
I did. I was born in Nebraska. I was a baby. I grew up in Chicago.
So you had a bunch of black friends.
Bunch of black friends. I had all my friends, and you know, I had friends, African American, of course.
Yeah.
Nigerians, Indians, Koreans, Cambodians, Vietnamese, Laos.
When you lying like that, so I'ma keep lying like that. I love when you lying like that, so I'ma keep lying like that.
Sir, it's okay. You can stop lying. We can tell by your expressions and your euphemisms and your mannerisms and your tonality. We can tell you primarily had white friends. You primarily tried to assimilate into white culture. We can tell just by hearing you speak. And it's not about you speaking proper. It's not nothing about that. It's just the expressions, the micro expressions, the body language. Sir, you didn't have no black friends. Stop the cap.
You can boom. But yeah, I ended up doing okay.
You were born in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Did you have a bunch of black friends? Cause
I did. I was born in Nebraska. I was a baby. I grew up in Chicago.
So you had a bunch of black friends.
Bunch of black friends. I had all my friends, and you know, I had friends, African American, of course.
Yeah.
Nigerians, Indians, Koreans, Cambodians, Vietnamese, Laos, Chinese, Polish. It was very immigrant oriented in that area, uptown area. That's the most integrated area in Chicago.
Okay.
So my friends were immigrant kids and African Americans, of course, and white Americans. And yeah, so the only time I got culture shock was.
Why did he say white Americans like that? That was a weird way to say white Americans. All right, whatever.
Vietnamese, Laos, Chinese, Polish. It was very immigrant oriented in that area, uptown area. That's the most integrated area in Chicago.
Okay.
So my friends were immigrant kids and African Americans, of course, and white Americans. And yeah, so I had the only time I got culture shock was when I went to all white schools. That's when it was not, well, I don't know if it's culture shock, but.
Oh, so how did you have so many black friends if you went to all white schools in Chicago? Guys, was he living in a black community if he's going to all white schools in Chicago? These tethers don't know how to lie, y'all. These tethers don't know how to lie.
Every time you tell me something, I figure that you're lying. Ooh, it's almost like you faking. Oh yeah, yeah, I know you're lying, but you sound excited, and you know that I know that you lying. Oh girl.
Just like racism and all that shit,
Right.
Being called the N-word and shit. I was called the N-word in class, English class, my honors English class.
In high school?
They called me N-word. It was like 3, it's always 3 against 1. So they were like, they called me, and it was like they whispered it. Fucking nigger. Like that. Fucking nigger. Fucking nigger. I was like, me? Fucking nigger. Yeah, you're a fucking nigger. I was like, me? I'm looking.
I love how he thinks he's funny. Like he was expecting Shannon to laugh, but he got no laughs. So now he's diving deeper into the bit. Like, sir, you're not funny just because you said the N-word hard R with a country accent. That, sir, that you're supposed to be a comedian. I think you should be able to make this funnier.
Like that. Fucking nigger. Fucking nigger. I was like, me? Fucking nigger. Yeah, you're a fucking nigger. I was like, me? I'm looking like, me? And they're like, yeah, fucking you, nigger. I was like, what the fuck? And my teacher was black. Mrs.
What'd she say?
She, when I look back, I go, she probably was having problems with the faculty herself.
Right.
She didn't say shit. I was just like, oh, fuck.
Yes, and he couldn't relate. It didn't really, have that same effect on him because his people don't come from the same lineage and history as us. See, that's why we got to delineate. We got African tethers over here dropping the N-word hard R included.
Fucking nigger. I thought, and they said it just like that. You're a fucking nigger.
Okay, how many times are you gonna repeat the same bit? Like you said it 4 times now with the same accent. No one's laughing, so now you're like, okay, I'm gonna try it 5 and 6 more times. Like, sir, this got. If anything, Shannon starts giving him some pity laughs. Shannon starts chuckling just because he's clearly trying to force laughter in the situation.
Oh, fuck, you fucking nigger. I thought, and they said it just like that. You're a fucking nigger. I was like,
boo.
and so I thought they were mispronouncing Nigerian. I didn't know.
Nah,
I said, there's only one G. The G is soft. But yeah, that's what I was going through.
Going to join Club Shay Shay?
Ha ha ha, har har har. Ho ho ho, he, ha ha ha. Oh, he got called the N-word, but he told them, oh, the G is silent. Like, sir, this is why you should have stayed in medical school. This is why you should have stayed in medical school. Oh Lord.
Nigga, you gay. You gay. Y'all niggas are gay. That's gay. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay. You gay. Y'all niggas are gay. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay. You gay. Y'all niggas are gay. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay. You gay. Y'all niggas are gay. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay. You gay. Y'all niggas are gay. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay.
All right, the comedian that's not funny. The comedian that's not funny at all. Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's all I have for you this evening. We will be doing our weekend FBA powwow streams. So tune in tomorrow. We should be live around 10 or 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I will see you guys then. Just know, y'all, just know, we cannot trust these tethers, y'all. We cannot trust these tethers.
It's suspended. Godfrey, the only tether I rock with. Okay. Godfrey, the only tether I rock with. Okay. They got 2024 right here. Philly. Let me see if I got it right. If I don't have a date now, that means it's coming. But if, let's see. Do I have Philly? Oh, yeah. Philly. Whoever's in Philly, stick your thumbs up. Who's in Philly? Stick your thumbs up. Who's in Philly? What are your thoughts on foundational Black Americans delineating? What are your thoughts on foundational Black Americans delineating?